What if the very institution designed to make you smarter is actually making you less intelligent? What if the endless hours of memorization, standardized tests, and sitting in rows of desks are systematically killing the creativity, critical thinking, and genuine curiosity you were born with? This isn't just a theory. It's a phenomenon backed by psychologists, educators, and decades of research. Today, we uncover how the traditional school system might be the biggest obstacle to your true intellectual potential. We've all been there, cramming facts the night before a test, only to forget everything a week later. Learning not for understanding, but for a grade. This system isn't an accident. Its roots are in the Industrial Revolution, designed to create compliant factory workers, not innovative thinkers. But the world has changed. The factory jobs are gone. Today, we need problem solvers, artists, entrepreneurs, and critical thinkers. And yet, the system remains largely the same. By the end of this video, you'll understand the 3 ways school suppresses intelligence and, more importantly, how you can break free and reclaim your innate ability to learn. Argument 1. Schools replace intrinsic motivation with extrinsic rewards. Humans are born curious. A baby explores the world for the pure joy of learning, but school externalizes the reward. You don't learn about space because it's fascinating, you learn it to get an A. A study published in the journal Motivation and Emotion found that extrinsic rewards can actually diminish intrinsic motivation for a task. The system teaches you to work for a grade, not for the love of learning. This is the first way it makes you less intelligent. It makes you passive, dependent on external validation for your intellectual pursuits. Documented a decades-long decline in creative thinking scores among children, a phenomenon she calls the creativity crisis. She correlates this decline directly with the increase in standardized testing and rote memorization in schools. You're not trained to think, you're trained to recall. This is the second way school makes you less intelligent. School promotes a fixed mindset. Psychologist Carol Dweck's seminal research distinguishes between a fixed mindset, intelligence is static, and a growth mindset. Intelligence can be developed. The school system, with its focus on grades, labels, and final answers, is a factory for the fixed mindset. When you get a C in math, the message isn't you need to grow. The message is you are not a math person. This creates an intense fear of failure, but failure is the absolute cornerstone of learning and intelligence. Every breakthrough in history came from failing repeatedly. School teaches you to avoid failure at all costs, which means you avoid taking the intellectual risks necessary for real growth. Now, is this to say that teachers are bad or that literacy and numeracy are unimportant? Absolutely not. Dedicated teachers are heroes, working within a broken system. The point is that the structure of the system is the problem. The solution isn't to drop out, it's to become an autodidact, a self-learner. Your education is your responsibility. The internet has democratized knowledge. You can now learn anything, anytime, for free. Forge your own path. Follow your curiosity. Use online platforms, read books you choose, work on projects you care about, and embrace failure as data, not destiny. So, does school make you less intelligent? It can if you blindly accept its rules. It can crush your curiosity, trade understanding for memorization, and make you fear being wrong. But you are not powerless. Intelligence isn't a fixed score you got in high school. It's a capacity to learn, to solve problems, and to think critically. If this video sparked something in you, then do me a favor. Like this video if you agree, subscribe for more deep dives into how we can think better, and comment below with your biggest frustration with the school system. Check out these videos on developing a growth mindset and the power of autodidacts. The Self-Taught Superpower: Why You Don't Need School to Be a Genius. Thanks for watching. Remember, your education doesn't end when school does, but rather begins.